Hello everybody, how are you? My name is Eshel, born and raised in Israel. I'm really glad that in the next few minutes I have the opportunity to share with you some important information regarding an Israeli startup company which brings a big opportunity, I believe, for you and me. I'm 50 years old, I've got 5 children, I'm married, I've been a fashion photographer for over 20 years, had a great career. I lived my life actually in a crazy race after making a living, supporting the family. I lived in a rat race, just like all of us. If we look at the world today, and the economy today, we're looking at a new economy. We're looking at a world that is changing in front of our eyes. So many people, millions of people, are losing their jobs on a monthly basis around the world. The gap between the rich and the poor is getting bigger every day. People are living in stress, insecurity. People are stressful. People are scared. Young people begin their careers and they're looking for jobs. It's hard to find. The amount of jobs in the market is reducing. And people in the middle age are scared. They're scared to lose their jobs. So we're looking at an economy that is very, very challenging times. What is the solution? Do you have a solution? Do you have a plan B? A plan B that can secure our family, our children? What can we do about it? This is what we're going to do in the next few minutes. We're going to talk about an opportunity that can help you and me get out of the rat race. Get out of that rat race of every day, getting up every morning, driving to work. Same work. Work that most people actually don't like or actually hate every day. Let's talk about an opportunity with a new Israeli startup company. I'm talking about the omega-3 market. You know about omega-3. You know that experts and doctors throughout the world agree that omega-3 is an essential ingredient for the functioning of our body and brain. The omega-3 fatty acid is important for the functioning of each and every cell in our body, from our brain all the way through the button. The omega-3 fatty acid is something that we cannot produce as human beings. We need to take it as a supplement. Because omega-3 is essential to our body and brain, the market is huge. Lack of omega-3 creates all sorts of diseases. It's actually in the United States considered to be men killer number 6. Close to 100,000 people lose their lives because of the lack of omega-3. So we're looking at a huge market. It's a $30 billion market. The use only more than $7 billion. Huge market. Now we take omega-3 as a supplement. The source that is the most common that we know comes from fish. Now fish do not know how to produce omega-3, but the deep ocean fish eat plankton and seaweed, and then we fish them. Huge vessels with huge nets just grab the entire ocean. We kill the oceans. We murder the marine life in the oceans. And it's a huge problem. We take the fish to these huge factories, we blend the fish, and the idea is to produce oil from this fish blend or fish milkshake. The fish oil contains omega-3, but not only omega-3. Now the fish oil is polluted. It's polluted because the oceans are polluted. Mankind dropped into the oceans all sorts of chemicals, deadly poisons, heavy metals, mercury, and a group of chemicals called PCBs. Deadly poisons. Just Google PCBs and you'll find out how severe the situation is. A huge lawsuit was filed against 10 of the largest fish oil manufacturers in California, March 2010, claiming that in the capsules of the omega-3, tracks of PCBs are found. Now the industry is aware of it. Their manufacturers are trying to clean the oils, but the PCBs remain. Just think about it. What a problem is it? Health-wise, ecology-wise, and financial-wise. It's a huge industry. A $30 billion industry came to a dead end. What is the solution? Now, if this is the problem, now let's talk about the opportunity. 10 years ago, research was conducted at the Volcani Institute in Israel, one of the leading institutes for agricultural research in the world. The purpose of the research was the genetic of the plants. Thousands of plants were tested. 7 years of research. A plant that grows in Israel, in the Holy Land, was founded. It's called Salvia sclarea in Latin, or clary sage in English. It's even known as the Eye of Christ. This plant is known throughout the history as a remedy, as a magic plant. When you cold press the seeds of the clary sage, just like olives, a pure oil is coming out. 50% of the oil is the purest formula for omega-3 fatty acid. The other 50% of the oil is a list of close to 100 ingredients, substances that are so essential, antivirals, antibacterial, antioxidants ingredients, that keep the formula of the omega-3 safe for 2 years. But they also do an amazing effect on our immune system. The discovery is huge, and a patent is registered at the Volcani Institute owned by the state of Israel. Now it's getting better. Years ago, an Israeli startup company called Marvalous purchased the rights from the state of Israel to produce and market the clary sage oil. Marvalous is the only company in the world that has the commercial rights to produce and market the clary sage oil, the purest formula of omega-3 known to us. Herbal omega-3, better than anything in the market today. Just think about it. Do you want to think about it. Think about it. It's a huge market, a $30 billion industry, and we have the solution. It's enough that Marvalous will take 1% of the global market. Marvalous will be a $1 billion company. And this is a huge opportunity for us. The scientist that leads the company is Professor Samuel Edelstein. He has a huge background in science in Israel. The Teva pharmaceutical company, the Weizmann Institute, is a professor of biochemist, and he's one of the top experts in the world for osteoporosis. Samuel Edelstein is the head science of Marvalous, and when he comes to the company, he brings with him a technology, unique technology, that allows Marvalous to take vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, calcium, and instead of compressing them in a pill that our digesting system does not know how to handle, it takes the same ingredients, turns them into a powder. When you mix it with water, you get a soft drink. Tasty, with maximum absorbability. Marvalous is the only company that has this technology in the world. So the omega-3 of the company is the leading product, the omega-3 from clary sage. Let me just talk really quick about the drinks, okay? We're talking about a multivitamin, the 24/7, 50% of the vitamins and minerals of the RDI for adults. Contains Q10, coenzyme, and acai antioxidant. A terrific drink. Energy drinks, huge market. The winner product contains caffeine from guarana, which is a Brazilian fruit. The caffeine of the guarana dissolves in our body 3 times longer than caffeine. So it's great for those of us that do some activity, sports, those of us that want to keep going throughout the day. It's a terrific product. 2 other products create a terrific effect of our diet. Weight management products. The Attract product contains 2 ingredients. One is called supercitrulose from the Garcia cambogia fruit plant, and Tivigo, which is green tea. Now these ingredients raise the level of serotonin and creates the sensation that we're full, we're not hungry. So drink it 30 minutes, 45 minutes prior to the meal. You're not going to eat much. The Fiber Must product are terrific fibers that creates, one, the sensation in the stomach that we're full, but also clean our digesting system. If you combine them together, it will help you reduce weight. And the last product of the drinks series is the leading product in the nutrition world. It's calcium. Calcium is #1 selling product because 50% of the women on this planet past the age of 50 sick in osteoporosis. So Marvalous calcium is calcium citrate, vitamin D3, magnesium. This is the Rolls Royce of calcium in the world. It's a tasty drink, maximum absorbability. Now the good news is that Marvalous is keep producing more products, and a new skincare line is coming out in a few months, probably the summer of 2011. The new skincare line contains omega-3, the only skincare line that has omega-3 in it. Why? Because it's herbal. It does not oxidize. And try and put fish oil on your face, see what happens. Nobody's going to get close to you. Now I'm sure that you understood the uniqueness of the product. I'm sure that you understood that a herbal omega-3 is so much better than fish omega-3. Now if you understood that, I'm sure you'd like to try the products. Before we take a break, I'd like us to understand some of the principles in the business side. #1, Marvalous is sharing 50% of its sales to those of us that will help the company build a customer base, those of us that will tell their friends. #2, it creates stability. Why? Because there is a huge retail opportunity in Marvalous customer base. #3 is a fast start way to return our investment. #4, every product that moves in our network, we are being compensated. Basically, we earn money for every product that is being delivered or moved in our network. Then I'd like us to understand the tribal effect. Why do we call it tribal? Because we help each other. And you're going to see it in a second. And the last one is leverage. The business model creates leverage. Leverage creates duplication. Duplication creates freedom. So let's take a break. It's not a commercial break, but it's a tasting break. It's a tasting party. I'd like you to share some products between you and just feel it. Feel the taste of the products, enjoy it, and let's get back together in a few minutes. Thank you very much.